Hey, what up, what up, what up? It is A to the Izzo, O to the is A. Hope you're having a good ass diz A. Whoops, said the A word. Hey, what is going on? And I'm back with another fossilizer combiner tutorial thingy. This one we had previously put up on preview. But since that time, I actually decided to make some changes to the leg, to the feet primarily, and I'm kind of liking how it came out. Homie's a little bit back heavy, but you know what? I really like how he looks. And honest to goodness, I actually, what is it? Prefer him over the giant monstrosity combiner that we made recently. You know, the Modulator, Weaponizer, and Fossilizer. I mean, don't get me wrong, that one's a feat, and that one's really fun. But in terms of like who I'd invite to a party, yeah, this guy got my vote. This guy got my vote. The other guy, he's just trying to figure stuff out. But yeah, oops. Yeah, mind you, there's a lot of weight, so you're gonna see a little flexing here and there. But dude, look at him. Look at him. Look how clean the back looks and stuff. And yeah, the side profile is good too. But I think I really need to redesign the legs. Maybe another time. But for now, let's enjoy him. Check him out. You know, he has this like cool asymmetric arm design, celebrating Ractonite on one piece and then celebrating Paleotrex on the other piece. I think it's really, really cool. He has these like Unicron like wing bits that you see. And you know, I'm going to redesign the legs at some point. But we're here and we're recording this video, so we may as well just finish this Prontosaurus right now. So that's our guy right now. Yeah, he looks good. He looks real good. But yeah, I'm gonna break him down for you, and I want to show you also that he's super duper sturdy. Like, sorry, I hit the camera. Like, except for that part that I didn't strengthen because I thought like he's really he's held together really well. And that's because he's connecting at like a zillion different points. Not a zillion different points, but I'm going to break it down with you today. And as I just said, zillion different points. This is just one point. It's really the torso that kind of needs it all, because the legs, if you think about it, there's a lot of weight bearing down on it. And so as long as everything is like straight, you don't need as many connecting ports. But the torso, because that's where like all the action's going on, you know, with regard to like holding the arms, legs, head, back, and all that stuff, that needs to be strengthened out. And so anyway, let's just take a look at the legs for a second. The legs are going to be asymmetrical in that because we're utilizing the Paleotrex head. The dactyl is missing the rear of its head. One at least. Okay. So in terms of how these legs are made, is there's one dactyl head, there's one thigh from Wingfinger, there's the entire torso contraption. Yeah, and it's the Wingfinger top torso, and then the bottom torso, but the bottom torso you flip over. And then at the top, just to really beef out the center area more than anything, is just this fist plugged in from Wingfinger. And then plugged into the Wingfinger thigh crotch area are the Paleotrex legs, the thighs, and the calves. And we're just bending them over like this to fill out that cavity. And that's one leg. Should I try to make it brighter? Oh, yo, that's way better. I'm trying to make it clearer too. Yeah, that's way better. So yeah, that's basically one leg. Yeah, one more time. Dactyl spear, thigh, entire chest torso, and forearm fist. And then from Paleotrex, you just need the legs. Yeah. Other side the same thing. Yeah, other side the same thing. Here, the bottom, you know what, I'm doing a really, really bad job of not explaining this. And so I'm doing a bad job of explaining this is what I'm trying to say. All right, so this bottom part, this has to be configured like so. All right, you want this the thigh bit to cinch the two little pegs from the arms of Wingfinger, and then have this little peg protruding downward, because that's where you're going to plug in the dactyl head, right? And let's see. Yeah. And then you take Paleotrex's legs and you plug them into that thigh bit that I mentioned. And this is all just plugged in like that. You see, this is just the Wingfinger torso. You see, right? The arms are up. The calf used to cinch everything in, and then on those two little holes, you plug the Paleotrex legs in, then you drape them in over the side. Cool, right? And then after that's done, you plug in this thing, right? Okay. But yeah, that little thigh bit at the bottom, it cinches everything in, and that pretty much just that's what keeps the legs secure. That's what keeps them very secure. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's just tackle what comes off easily. His left arm is basically just the Ractonite body with the dinosaur head plugged in. Easy. Right, that's the left forearm. So I'm going to move that to the side as I savagely knock the camera. His right arm, as that falls off. Oh, by the way, did I mention this is utilizing 2 Paleotrexes and 2 Ractonites and 2 Wingfingers? That's the build going on over here. Yeah. So this other build, this other arm for Paleotrex is utilizing the dino head, the dino blade hip, the buckler, 2 of Rack's tails to plug in as these spears, and then 2 of the robot heads, one just to go over here because I didn't have no place to go, and the other one as this kind of like mace, morning star, blunt object thing. And that's where the bicep is. And then where you plug him in at the forearm. Okay, so I'll move this one to the side as well. Now this is really the masterpiece. This is the chunky, like I'm pretty sure I could drop this and it's gonna be chill. Yeah, it took a second to put all this together, but it's beautiful. I almost don't want to undo it, but I gotta. And so we'll start off with just the easy bits. And so he's made with so many different things. And so right now, we're going to take off his lower arms first. Or lower wings, rather. And the lower wings are just these big rack legs with the Paleotrex full tail plugged in. Lower rack wing, Paleotrex tail plugged in. And then you want to bend it like this. And the peg pointing upward because this peg is going to be later used to plug into another bit. But just, you can put those to the side because they're not securing everything in. But dude, look at this. There's points of connection here. 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 This is where it's going to get gnarly. And I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. All right. You know what? Let's just remove his bottom half. His bottom half is connected by 3 points. 1, 2, and 3. Hey, give me 1 second. Hey, I'm back. Actually, there's been several days have passed since the time of the original recording, so the lighting and some of what I'm going to go over might be off right now, so just bear with me. So remember last time when we talked, we had to basically split them at the half, and so this is the lower half right now. And the 3 points of connection that exist are one peg, this hole, and what this is Paleotrex dino skull, buckler, and the 2 thighs plugged in. 2 of the pegs are plugged in right here to the side of the Paleotrex, and 2 are going to plug into the calves of Wingfinger, and this is going to plug into that top joint of Ractonite's head. So it's going to be like those 2 back here and then 1 over here, all right? So I'm going to put these to the side. The best way to, because this thing is connected in so many different areas, each hemisphere, if you will. So the middle, if we just think about the head and the combiner head and the rack torso as being the center, and actually the Paleotrex blade piece, everything is just symmetrical and everything can just kind of come out. And so let me try to do that. So the first thing I removed is that wing, the lower wing, right? He has 2 wings on the back, and I removed the lower wing. And that lower wing is basically created by using a small rack foot, 2 small rack feet, and a Wingfinger foot. So yeah, you have it configured like that, right? plug the Wingfinger foot into the side of the rack, the rack foot, and then have the heels touching each other, and have the spear plugged in. Then that is just bottom wing. It'll look like that. Yep. Okay, so this next part, it actually is one part with this, but I'll explain it separately. This is the back support that actually supports the shoulder up in the front. So this shoulder bit is made of the rack, hip connector, and then the hip, the thighs, the thigh connectors themselves. By itself, it'll just be too loosey-goosey. And so what you're doing is you're taking that back port, where'd it go? You're taking that back port and you're plugging it into the heel of the rack. And you plug it in like so. Then you're taking that port and then you're cinching that up there. And so now you've created 2 points of connection. Well, 3 if you want to think about this piece. And that's why it looks like that. But anyway, so you know what, you can just unplug that. And so this second wing is just made up of one Wingfinger calf, thigh, forearm, calf, and then plugged into the spear. And then you plug that into that little, that peg from the Paleotrex blade bit. That axe blade. And then, like I said, this side peg will plug into this port from the big rack leg. And then the bottom, where the rack tail connector bit, oh, he's all coming apart. It's all right. That just means there's not a lot of space, and that's what you want. You open that up, and you plug that in there, and that's pretty darn secure. That's pretty darn secure, yeah. And then that just makes up the other hemisphere, yeah. So that's what it looks like. And so when you have everything squeezed together, here, you know what, I'm just going to take the wings off. The bottom ones, because it's going to make it easy. Now you want to connect basically everything together. And so, mind you, this is going to go right here, and that's going to go right here and right here as well. So these are going to want to be pretty close together. That's what's cinching everything in. So that one goes right there. See, that one goes right there. And then you just get the head bit. And then you get that to go right there. And then boom, yo, it's, like I said, with everything plugged in like that. Okay, it finally came apart, but I was putting hella force into it. Like, yo, it's secure. It's secure. Trust me on that. It's secure. But yeah, that's it. No. All right, but then you can connect them all together, and then all right, hold up. All right, sorry, I use his leg bits for like another custom, so you're just gonna have to deal with the top torso and the arms right now. But yeah, thanks so much. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, if you haven't subbed already and you're liking the videos, please do so and set notifications on. We try to update stuff regularly. And so yeah, I hope you will have a great day full of laughter, joy, sunshine, animals, cookies, pizza, TV shows, and all the things that bring us great joy. And yeah, that's it. All right, take care. Bye.